welcome back to another episode of Seriously Sarcastic Podcast. I am your host, Toon, and as always with me is my brother, Remi, from another Mother Boone.
Hello.
Let's get another applause for my boy. A little sensitive. The button's a little sensitive. Happy Easter, everybody. It is
Happy Easter. April 20th.
God damn, my phone's frozen. Literally got these damn notifications.
What are you trying to look for?
Yeah, there it is. It is April 20th of 2025, Easter evening, and I hope everybody has had a blessed day, a fantastic Easter, and I just hope everybody remembers why we celebrate Easter. It's not for, candy and Easter baskets and bunnies that drop off eggs. It ain't for none of that bullshit that we, as Americans, just love to fall into the holiday spirit, and I'm not against it. I got kids, I get my kids Easter basket, but the most important thing about Easter is, and you got to make sure you teach your kids this, is we celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ, right? And that is the entire reason for the whole Christian belief is the resurrection of Jesus. He died for our sins. He came back and rose on the third day. And, yeah, man, we're just a blessed species for having such a great God willing to sacrifice himself so brutally and horribly on the cross, knowing that this was his fate from the day he was born, from the day he drew breath. He knew that was going to be the fate he had to endure one day, and still he took every step forward leading to that destiny to die for our sins. And I just think that's lovely. And and now here we are, fucking 2,000 years later. And here we are. So happy Easter, everybody. I hope everybody had a good one. So
happy Easter, everybody. Happy 420 to all my smokers out there.
Oh yeah, happy 420. Woo woo. I don't really smoke no more, but hey,
it's a great day for that.
Yeah, heck yeah, right. I mean, most people is high as hell anyway. Not around here. They getting high either way.
Yeah, I know. But
so hey, that's cool. We got two holidays in one. Happy 420. Happy Easter.
Snoop Dogg was dressed up as the Easter Bunny today.
Oh, what? He was?
Pretty sure, or not. I had seen pictures of it. I don't know if it was today, but I seen pictures of him dressed up as the Easter Bunny.
Hey, dude, that's fucking dope, man. Snoop fucking Rabbit, and not even Snoop Dogg no more. Snoop Rabbit.
Yeah, Snoop Rabbit.
Yeah, he said Snoop Lion. Nah, I'm Snoop Rabbit now. That's awesome, man. Yeah. Snoop Dogg seems like the type, man. I think he's like, actually, he plays that gangster persona and shit, like when you came into the rap game, but he's like that first type to do like wholesome family stuff, that people don't expect.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg does every side mission possible.
Bro, that nigga got like 100 fucking businesses, bro.
Yeah, and he does like so.
Got his own fucking ice cream and shit now, like.
Yeah,
like shit's
Shaq
crazy.
has a lot of businesses.
Yeah, Shaq, he got his own candy now.
Shaq's got a lot.
It's like Shaq-alicious or something. Mm-hmm. And then he's got got his own like pizza thing with Papa John's.
Mm-hmm. He owns Papa John's. He bought it.
Oh, he owns Papa John's?
Yeah, remember when like the owner like got arrested for like some crazy shit? He bought it. No? Oh, like the guy who was in all the commercials and shit?
Yeah, I remember.
It was kind of like a Jared situation, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he was in. Yeah. He was ordering off his pizza. Own menu. Yeah, off of that dark menu.
I think that's what it was. I'm pretty sure.
It might have been.
Shaq bought it like right after that.
Right on. Well, I mean, hey, as long as it stays open.
He owns a chicken place in Clio.
Mm-hmm.
Shake Shack or something like
that. Yeah, Shake Shack. Yes, that is. I haven't been there.
Chicken Shack or something like that.
Yeah, have you been there?
I did. I went one time. It was pretty good.
It's called the Chicken Shack or something
like
right?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Chicken.
Oh, Big Chicken. Yeah. That's his. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have been there. I DoorDashed it actually once.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was pretty.
It is pretty good. I like that place for sure. I didn't know he owned that either.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't really keep track of what these motherfuckers be on. They own every day.
I mean, when you go there to the store, it's obvious. And like I'm pretty sure there's like pictures of him and shit like that.
Okay. I don't. Never been there.
There's
I
like
do that shit.
Sign on the door that says no pets allowed unless you're a 7-foot tall chicken. Shaq dressed as a chicken.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah, I never really liked Papa John's pizza. Honestly, like I remember I went there as a kid.
No, See, I've only had Papa John's once, and I remember that I had Papa John's because I read the box. It said better pizza, better ingredients, Papa John's.
Yeah,
I've never forgot that because I was like, oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, exactly. Papa John's.
It was better pizza.
I don't know.
Opinion.
Like but
I've only had it once
when I was a kid too.
Yeah.
But we had bacon on it, and the bacon had so much fat on it. It was like all bacon fat.
Oh.
And obviously I was a little kid, so like maybe it is better than I'm giving it credit, but just this one time just fucked my opinion up of it for the rest of my life.
Really? See, I've only had it one time.
I couldn't chew it. It was awesome. Disgusting. Like,
no, that sounds
like
terrible.
What kind of chewy, nasty ass bacon is this? Like, and I just couldn't eat it, so I just didn't eat it. Well, while we were there, and it was like a big, like kind of Papa John's restaurant where you like eat in there.
Yeah. And there's a big Little Caesars in Davidson's too.
Oh, it's just like that.
I think so. Where you can like eat inside.
Yeah, no, never.
They used to have like a buffet.
I think the only time I've ate in a pizza place was CC's Pizza.
Really?
Rest in peace, CC's Pizza. You need to come back to us.
I was just about to say that we need more pizza buffets around here,
bruh.
And
I swear.
My mom used to take me to this pizza and salad buffet called Happy's Pizza American Pie. Or it was something like that. It was like American Pie or American Pizza or something.
I never heard of it.
I don't know. It wasn't close. It was when she lived in
was it like CC's
an hour
Pizza?
away? It was just like CC's. Essentially.
Okay.
It was a pizza and salad buffet. And they had like an arcade in the back.
There's a place like CC's at Sturgis where I would go there for the biker rally, and there's a restaurant like CC's there too. And I can't remember the name.
That's the place that got me hooked on barbecue chicken pizza, and I've been a fan since then.
Dude. Everything with barbecue sauce on it is just better, bro.
I wouldn't say but there's some shit for sure.
I'm saying like
mac and cheese is better with barbecue.
Yeah, definitely. Like I don't know a lot of things that you could put barbecue sauce on, and it doesn't like dramatically benefit from it. Like obviously there's certain things like I don't think I'd put it on eggs or like most breakfast items.
Right.
But like almost any.
You eat sauce with everything though, bro. If it's
there's sauce
you
going
put
on
like
shit.
Hot sauce and ranch on like
and barbecue sauce on some things.
Yeah, and but I was saying those two things go on like
almost
50% or more of everything you eat.
Yeah, I ketchup, fucking barbecue sauce, ranch,
ketchup if it's in the morning,
hot sauce,
breakfast.
Those are my 4 to go. Like they're like when I make I was cooking those like chicken fillet breast or whatever.
Yeah.
Ooh, dude, I was chopping that shit up with the like kitchen scissors, making it fucking nice and shit, and I was just like rubbing that fucking Memphis barbecue sauce in it, and then putting hot sauce and ranch on it too and shit. Oh
You're
my
hilarious.
God!
I would say barbecue sauce and ranch is good, but the only way I'm mixing them is if like I make chicken bites and I put barbecue sauce on them and then
dip
cook
it in ranch.
Yeah, and then dip it in ranch.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's the same thing. You don't want too much ranch though when you have barbecue sauce on it. You just drizzle it a little bit.
Yeah,
kind of cool it off, and it gives it like that counter taste. It's like they complement each other if it's the perfect amount.
My favorite sauces are definitely ranch, honey mustard, barbecue sauce, and ketchup.
In that order?
Probably.
You said ranch, honey mustard, barbecue sauce,
and ketchup.
Honey mustard more than barbecue sauce?
It depends on what it's going on. If I'm thinking of if I'm eating a chicken tender, that's the order.
Right, but out of all things you could eat,
no, barbecue sauce is probably better. But it's better
on more things.
Shit. Yeah, it does.
Tastes way better. Like
barbecue sauce goes on more stuff than ranch. If you're gonna say that,
I mean that is true, but I dip more things in ranch. Like I don't really coat in me. You don't coat anything in ranch, really. You either have a ranch flavor seasoning to it.
See, my thing,
or you dip it in ranch.
My thing, I dip stuff in ranch. I rarely ever go in the fridge and grab the bottle of ranch or barbecue sauce and put some on my plate. If I'm using barbecue sauce, it's to cook with.
Right.
90% of the time.
Yeah.
I rarely just grab it to use it as a dip.
No, never.
I use ranch.
Like
or
the only time
honey mustard.
I dip barbecue sauce is when I get chicken nuggets.
Yeah. I don't even dip my chicken nuggets in barbecue sauce.
Oh, I do. I dip it in barbecue sauce and then ranch. Like,
it's badass.
Yeah, I love sauce though, bro. I'm a saucy boy.
Which is so funny. His son Colson won't eat sauce on anything.
He literally
eats like syrup. It's like
dude, I was telling Kelly that today.
Yeah,
he was like, he want ketchup or nothing. I said, hell no.
He will not eat none of it. If he put it on his plate, he won't even touch his plate anymore.
He won't, and he's like, wants syrup only on pancakes. Like, if it gets on his like, I got to put his bacon on separate plates.
Malia used to be like that.
If the bacon touches the syrup, he don't want the bacon.
Yeah, Malia used to do that.
Even though it's delicious.
No, I know. Bacon and syrup, are you kidding me?
I swear. Like,
so good.
Bruh, I'm trying to put it in
the syrup. You put the syrup on the whole plate. I watched you.
Yeah, I
put
swear,
it over
bro.
The whole plate. The hash browns, everything.
Everything is delicious. You just syrup the shit out of it. I mean, hey, what's more sugar? I mean,
no,
if I was gonna get diabetes, it would have happened
already. Sauce, but like when I go to like Subway, I get light sauce because that motherfucker. I work there. I know you put a lot of sauce on them bitches. 3 lines of sauce is a lot of sauce in my opinion. I ask for 1 line of 2 sauces and that's it.
That's not enough sauce,
bro. I promise it's enough sauce.
It's a lot.
I don't get a lot of veggies. I get light spinach and black olives, and black olives are not dry.
I just get lettuce and tomato though.
Okay, well that's not dry either.
No.
But usually, it depends on what I'm getting. Usually, I'll just get mayonnaise, 1 line of mayonnaise, and either 1 line of chipotle or 1 line of ranch, depending
like
if
it ain't a mess, like, and I really don't want it. Like, I hate it. Be messy as
bro.
Shit. Like the burrito I just got from QW, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
I could not imagine watching you.
So messy,
dude. My quesadilla is so messy too.
The
lady
I hate it. Didn't wrap it right. I guess she should have used 2 damn tortillas.
She totally fucked it up.
Dude,
I was watching
it was
her.
literally like sticking on that fucking tinfoil.
Yeah.
It was so hard. I couldn't even pick it up off the tinfoil because I was scared it was gonna fucking
fall
and implode on itself.
Yeah, probably.
So I had to make sure I had to eat it while it sat.
Well, I mean, you didn't get extra protein of 2 proteins, so there wasn't very much room
protein,
in that
baby.
There was no room in that burrito.
This is a man full of protein.
No,
this is why my babies come out so cute because they're just chock full of protein.
That's why you have so many babies.
And that's why I'm so good at making babies. Got full of protein. Who needs muscle milk when he just got me? Now if only I had muscle.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, let's have an arm wrestle.
Hey, we can do a lifting contest. You might be in arm wrestling, but I bench more.
Yeah,
we got different strong muscles.
Yeah, we do.
Which is weird. You definitely got way stronger forearms.
Yeah, it's because I use them at work
every day. And
when
anytime he gets a break, he's in the bathroom jerking it.
Oh yeah, no.
Yep.
Oh yeah, jerking it at
That's
work.
why those bitches are like flexing. Yep.
Yeah,
he's got a man's forearm. I got a toddler's forearm. Like my shit's just smooth and shit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah,
I was getting stronger when I was working out before.
I know we got all this workout shit. We got
I got a fucking whole gym.
$1,000 worth of workout equipment down here.
I literally do, and don't touch it.
It's crazy.
It's decoration.
It really is at this point.
I need to for real.
So do I, man. But it's so much. I'd be so tired,
bro.
Man.
Especially
I don't sleep good.
Yeah, you would have to come and work out as soon as you get out of work, and then take a nap.
Yeah,
because by the time you take a nap, you don't want to do that. You're usually like, we're eating dinner, we're taking a shower.
I'd say by the time I get home and clean up and shit, it's dinner time, and then if I have Malia, I gotta get her shower, bed, and other stuff. And
there's really not a lot of time for it.
No, you know when I would have to go is when I would go to the gym. Because I would have to get up at 4:00 in the morning.
Oh yeah.
But everyone's sleeping.
Nah, I'm straight on that.
That's when I would
never
go
want to
before.
work out that bad.
I would get up at I'd get up at 5.
Okay. I mean, I have.
But I would get up at 5 and I would be out the door. If I wasn't out the door at 5:15, I was mad at myself because I didn't give myself enough time.
Right.
I thought like I would only get to work out for like a half an hour, 45 minutes. If I was
you would shower
late.
there.
Yeah, I would shower after I work out,
and
then just go from there to work.
Right. Hey, I mean, sometimes that was best, dude. That's what I was doing, but I was like taking Coley to school, and then I was leaving right from there and going to the gym at 8 in the morning, and then I would work out till about 9 to 10.
Yeah.
And I would shower there and get ready, and then I would come home and have breakfast and, hang out with the ex or whatever until I went to work. And it was a good schedule. I mean, I would love to redo it, but dude, that gym, I went to Planet Fitness for a while. I don't really like showering there.
I wouldn't go to Planet Fitness.
But the gym I was going to, what is it called? I just had it on this fucking.
I don't know. It's a gym at the Hurley Health Center.
Yeah. It's a giant right gym, there before or between Hemp Hill and Atherton on Saginaw Street.
It's a big. It's that giant medical building. They've got so much.
Insight is what it's called.
Yeah,
Insight. So I had a membership there. Me and Travis did.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's $80 a month for one person.
Right.
Then it's $70 extra if you want to add another person. Then it's $60 if you want to add a third person on top of that. Right. But if you get all three, you get 3 free memberships for 3 other people.
Jesus.
So it really wouldn't be that much
if you could find 6 people.
If you had 6 people to all wanted a membership and pay.
Yeah, it really wouldn't be that much because I was paying like $44 a month.
Right.
It's $22 every other week.
But we didn't have that many people, so we was paying like $150 a month, and Travis barely went. Like, dude, I would call him and he would just like, bullshit, and it would be like, and sometimes he did go. And it was awesome when he went because I hated having to work out by myself. But then there were just times, like, over and over, like, he just couldn't seem to get out of bed or he'd be tired, especially during the tattoo convention. Like, when it was around the convention about to come, he ain't got energy to do nothing, bro.
Really?
Fuck no. He's, like, so much doing all that stuff. He don't have time to go to the gym, which sucks. And then, so I was just doing it, and I was doing like 6+ months straight, like every fucking day, like no days off. And I was noticeably a lot stronger, like in my biceps and my chest and everything. And I had lost a little weight, but not like a lot because, I still didn't really eat much better. I just like worked out.
I went to lose weight, so I lost like over 25 pounds in 3 months.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
But I probably gained it all back.
Right. Were you like eating healthier?
No, I was literally like counting my calories, not eating.
So you were just eating not like saying, I won't eat this, I just won't eat as much.
Well, a little bit. Like I was like not eating as much bread because I know that's like one of the worst. Fattening. Yeah, that's like one of the worst things to eat.
And sugar. Terrible.
Yeah, so like, I wasn't drinking any pop. I would only drink the light body armors. Like pretty much, just counting every fucking calorie.
Right.
And made sure it was no more than 2,500 calories.
Oh, okay. I mean, that would help you lose a lot of weight. I tried to do that. I wish I did, but
it's really hard eating fast food.
It is very hard, and
when, like one like I said, a Baconzilla from Rally's is like 1,200 calories.
Right.
And so is a Bacon King.
So you're eating once a day.
You literally get to eat like that's just the sandwich. It's not a meal.
Yeah, that's not fries.
If you include a large Little Caesars pizza, you're probably 2,000 calories.
Yeah, you're at your limit when you eat like fast food. Like
so fast.
Yeah. So
it is hard.
Well, my homie Jerry used to do that too, and he was real fat, like, and then motherfucker, this was some years ago, he was doing this. I seen him because I was tattooing him all the time, and he was like, I'm like, dude, what the fuck, dog? You got skinny as shit, like, not like skinny, but like he got fit, like, and real fast. And he was like, dude, I was just doing 1,000 calories a day diet, like pretty much starving himself.
Yeah, I was gonna say 1,000 calories. You're fucking hungry. Every day.
But it did work out. And then I didn't see his ass for like a few months or so, and I ran into him, and I see him all the time, like sometimes because he would be good friends with Joey and Johnny and all of them. But I seen him at a few months after that. I seen him at like Walmart or one of the grocery stores, and this motherfucker had gained like 100 pounds. It looked like,
my gosh.
It looked like he gained all his weight back plus some in a couple months from just going back on to eating normal. Like, holy fuck.
Yeah, dude, if you like lose a bunch of weight and then you just go back to normal, it's proven you are going to gain more weight than you lost originally. That's what I feel like. I feel fat right now.
Yeah, that's why I don't really want to like diet, and because once you diet, like you literally are stuck on a diet for fucking ever.
Well, not forever. Your body will neutralize after a while. You're only going to gain so much back. You're not going to gain. You're not going to just keep gaining weight.
Yeah, but if you gain more than you lose, I mean, how much? What's the limit? Like, if you lost 50 pounds, or if you lose 100 pounds, like, are you gonna gain back the whole 100?
It depends on how bad you turn back.
I mean, if you go back to back to a meat like exactly the way you were before, like.
It really depends on how big you were before, probably. Okay. Also,
I wouldn't know. Like, I've always been big into other and. And, you know, I was skinnier during like my early 20s, but like after I got fat again, I pretty much just stayed fat.
I was gonna say you're big.
Yeah, I've always been big.
But I was gonna say I don't
built, but I don't
feel like you could lose that much weight.
I could lose that much weight.
You could lose a lot of weight, but
I used to weigh 160, and I was the same build. I was just skinny.
Tiny.
Stick. I don't want to be that skinny.
I was gonna say you don't need to lose that much weight.
I'm thinking just 50 pounds. I think like 250 area would be good for me. Like, and build muscle. Like,
right.
You know, like if I could do that, I'd be
muscle,
solid. You know,
you might even weigh more than that. I feel like if you,
I don't mind if I weighed 300 pounds.
I was gonna say
I was way more.
I was gonna say I feel like if you did enough like muscle workouts, you would end up more than 250.
Oh yeah.
If you didn't do like a shit ton of cardio. I also when I worked out and was on a diet, I also did like a half an hour of pure cardio every time I went to the gym as well.
I didn't do like
I would
always
run
a half hour, but I usually do 15 minutes to 30 minutes depending on how much time I have. And it took me a while just to build up to that, dude.
Well, I wanted to focus on losing weight more than working out, so I always did my cardio first.
Yeah, me. That's
and then I would work out, so I always had enough time to at least do a half an hour.
Right. Well, yeah, not me. I cared about getting stronger because I figured if I'm gonna be fat, even if I lose some weight, at least like if I build the muscle to help like carry the fat, and it won't be so strenuous on my body.
My legs are strong. I'm not worried that much.
Yeah, but that's just your legs, dog. My legs are strong too, but when you're fat, it fucks up your back like a lot. Like back pain is for real, dog. You know,
I'm not that fat.
No, you're far from fat. Like if I could be your weight, that would be good. I could
I'm also a lot shorter.
I mean, yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you're not a lot shorter.
No, but a little bit. And
what are you, 5'11"?
Yeah, about 5'11". Yeah.
Yeah, that's only 3 inches shorter than me. That's not
right.
It's not that short. Like,
no, it's not short, but
no, I mean you're average height. Like,
yeah. But
you know, I mean that 3 inches of height isn't gonna make that much difference with your body shape with that 250. You know, so if I weighed around 250, I might
closer to my size.
Yeah, I'd definitely be closer to your size, but I couldn't even want to weigh 200. I mean, I could.
I loved when I weighed 200.
But that's skinny.
Dude, when I I do miss working
I would be way skinny.
My cardio was just so much better after just losing that 25 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I felt like I could run I could actually run for like 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, actually run?
Like actually run. And now I can't even run a minute.
I can run about 20 seconds.
I was going to say I could run for about a minute. If I'm lucky,
like for real. Maybe 5-10 seconds. Like
I can still run.
Like I ain't even trying to give myself 30-second credit.
Maybe.
Until I prove it.
Right.
Because I don't run. You know that. Like, fuck.
I run with Marshall.
When I seen you running with the dog yesterday, I told you, like, first thing I thought was, oh, hell no. I am not running. My big ass ain't running nowhere. How?
I dropped my phone in the yard. That was scary.
Like, you know, there might be an 8-year difference, but that's a lot. It feels like after like, when I was your age, I definitely felt way, like, easier to move around or do anything than I do now.
Yeah.
It might be just because I'm fat, because 32 isn't really that old. Like, some people
No, but a lot of people say once you're in your once you hit 30, it's just like, life sucks. I'm not trying to say that, but like, life gets way harder.
I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Like, my life, I don't know. A lot of people say that for certain things, maybe
right, but like for like your physical stuff.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Like your physical
in really good shape start falling apart.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I'm falling apart like a motherfucker because I'm not in good shape.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so
and it's so young.
I'm trying to make it to 60 at least with Dad's age, and that's not even long.
But it isn't. Like if you're in really good shape, you're honestly fine in your 30s because like that most UFC champions are in their 30s.
Right.
They're not in their 20s. The average age is in the low 30s. I think it's like 32 or 33.
Right. I mean, other than that, for men, usually life like gets 40. Better as long as we keep working towards something as you get older. Like, I have a lot of, like, older friends in the industry that even people that don't even tattoo anymore or at all, but they're in the industry, like, they own shops or they sell, like, supplies and stuff like that. And they say, like, dude, they didn't even make money till they were, like, 50.
Right.
Like, they're like, I didn't make real money till I was in my 50s. So it's like, if you can make good real money before then, you're doing okay.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know, so it's like, shit, I ain't trying to wait that long. So I got to figure this shit out. So y'all need to like, comment, subscribe, tell all your friends, all your family about our podcast. Watch these episodes over and over and over again. I don't really care, yo, but y'all need to get on your shit, you know, so that we can get out of poverty and we can live a better life for our kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got a Patreon, but we get a Patreon. Y'all need to go there and just like donate to us so that we can keep making content, because this wasn't cheap to just set this whole booth up alone, and the supplies were already thousands of dollars that we didn't have to do this for y'all. So, you know. Oh, I mean, it wasn't off topic, but it came to my mind. So it was just a good idea to just put that right then and there. So anyway, yeah. Back to what we were saying.
Back
to hopefully using our workout equipment one day.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, probably not. But we should definitely. I mean, it's no reason why we can't.
Yeah.
I mean, we got this room set up now. I mean, we gotta get rid of some of the stuff in there, like, because we just got random shit.
A lot of shit.
Yeah, but like, I think we could definitely make use of it. At least, like the bike or treadmill and the weight bench. Even just doing the basic shit.
Right.
You know, the punching bag.
I was gonna say, the only other thing is the punching bag.
Yeah, no, I mean the shit that's not like we got that fucking dresser.
Right. Yeah, there's a
could
lot
end
of
up
other shit. Right.
Yeah, the shit that's nothing to do workout. That's just in the way. Especially now that we're taking up this section of the whole room with the podcast.
Yeah.
You know.
But still, even when the weight stuff was out, it really wasn't even. It was like right where the table was.
Yeah, I know.
That was it.
Yeah, but we still lost some room. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I mean, we need to get it. But Aunt KK was dressed like a fucking Easter bunny today too, and shit. She was just like going around her neighborhood, fucking handing kids Easter eggs and candy and shit like a fucking weirdo.
Like a weirdo, that's funny.
Like if it wasn't Easter, that'd be creepy.
That would be a little bit.
Like you're walking up to a bunch of strange kids, handing them candy and shit with a mask on. I mean, if you say it like that, like it don't sound okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought the same thing about Spider-Man carrying people that are passed out through the city.
Right, like you got a masked fucking assailant, fucking pretty much abducted an unconscious person.
I swear.
And bringing them wherever they could want to.
Right, wherever he wanted to. I mean, he does bring them to the hospital, but...
Right, but if he was a bad guy, he could
do some crazy shit.
Right. He could just whip somebody to, like, a really high up on the side of a building, and then they wake up, and then just, like, freak the fuck out because they're on the side of a building and shit. Dude, that would be fucking hilarious,
dude.
Bro. That would be funny.
Leo loves heights, and it scares the shit out of me.
Right. Oh, she's scared of heights?
No.
Or she's not?
She's not scared of heights.
And you
I
are?
am.
I am. I'm scared of heights, too.
Very scared of heights.
Scared of heights. Like heights is like that fear.
Mm-hmm. I just...
Like, there are things I can do that would...
Yeah, there are certain things. If I feel like I'm 100% strapped in, secured to something that I know is not going to break, then I'm fine.
If I if I have a sturdy, if I know like the structure I'm on is sturdy and shit like that, like I've stood on went on dams, like real high up, like where it's like a dam would be, like an actual dam, like across the bridge that's on top of it.
Right.
And I've went over the railing and stood on the fucking pieces that would like hang off to the side, and it'd only be like a foot long fucking platform.
Right. Okay.
And down below is a fucking dam.
Yeah.
And
it's
shit.
Like water.
Yeah, water and these things that fucking like mixing
water
it up.
is a little bit.
Yeah,
makes
but
it a little
it's
less
insanely
scary.
high up.
Oh,
and
really? Okay.
Yo, it's insanely high up. Like it's a fucking at least 100 feet or more.
That's way too high.
And
100 feet is really fucking high.
Yeah, it's high as fuck. So, and I've done that, and just to face my fear of being scared of heights. But if I'm 10 feet up on a ladder, I'm terrified. I'm more scared than I was on that dam.
I was just about to say, I get terrified going on my flat roof that's like 12 foot up in the air.
I would be scared to be standing on the edge of it, but not if I was...
So, like, bro,
in the center.
In the center is less scary. The scariest part is getting up and down the ladder.
Yeah, the ladder's always a scary part.
In my opinion.
But you have to also be on a roof you trust.
That's the other thing, is I don't trust this roof.
I don't trust that roof at all.
I do not trust that roof. It's caved in once already, and it got repaired, not replaced. So,
but I stood on the roof of, like, schools and other shit like that.
Yeah, like concrete buildings.
And
that was way less scary.
Like a vehicle could drive on this.
Right, yeah, and it's, right, that's a lot more scary. This wooden fucking building that my dad built 20 years ago, nah, I don't trust it. I'm sorry.
No, it fucking had, and all the times that bitch leaked, bro.
Right.
Probably so.
Well, even like the garage. Well, the garage leaks too. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
All the water damage and all that shit.
No, I don't trust that.
No.
Barry's like dancing on it, and I'm like, gonna pass out just watching him, freaking out.
Barry's not too bright.
He doesn't care.
No,
about that.
I'm glad somebody's fearless, because it ain't fucking me.
Either. No way.
No, I ain't getting. I don't even smoke weed get high, let alone be physically high. Like I can't even be high on the couch, let alone be actually physically high in the air. Is so
people like
terrifying.
Some roller coasters are way less terrifying.
Than what?
Than like a ladder.
Than a ladder? Oh, yeah. But some of them are still scary.
Some of them are.
I would still rather be in a roller coaster
100%
than on a top of a tall ladder.
Than like climb onto this roof with a ladder?
Yeah, because I trust a roller coaster.
Right. I don't trust a ladder.
I trust the ladder.
Yeah, me too.
100,000%.
Why do we hate ladders? I don't know.
Ladders are, dude, I've seen people slip and bust.
In person?
Shit. Yeah, or just videos too.
Okay, yeah, just
videos. I have seen people like fall from ladders, but like
they were fine.
Yeah, they were fine, or they were able to catch themselves or jump off.
Okay,
but like it still slipped. Like imagine if you slipped or your foot caught like in between the thing, like boop.
Right.
I'm straight,
dude. So there's like that building next door to us. There was somebody like fixing the roof.
Yeah.
Last year, and it was just this one guy by himself. Disclaimer, never work on a roof that's like not fully done, like giant holes in it by yourself. This guy was walking on the trusses and fell and was holding on with his arms. And this wasn't like, this is like a warehouse style building. Between the two trusses, and the ladder fell.
I hope he had a lot of trust in those.
Oh man, I'm glad he's like a short, stocky guy, so I'm glad he was strong as fuck, and I'm glad we were next door because we could hear like yelling, and we're like, "What's going on?" And we go over there, and he's fucking dangling from the roof.
Yeah, and what do you do?
We grabbed the ladder and just we grabbed the ladder.
And you put it like under him.
We just put it next to him, and then he was able to like crawl onto it.
Okay. Well, at least you're able to do that.
Yeah, because I mean,
like if it was like
dude,
imagine in the middle of the fucking roof and you couldn't get a ladder and you had to climb up there to try and pull him out.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
you'd be like, all right, Barry, have fun because I ain't getting
Seriously,
up there.
not at all, dude. And this roof ain't like
dying.
the shop roof. This roof is like at least 20 foot tall. It's the shop way taller.
Yeah,
way
it's not
taller.
like real big, but it's definitely taller than the shop roof.
Yeah, it's
definitely tall enough to break your leg. If not,
oh, dude, he'd have been fucked up if he would have fell.
Yeah, if you would have landed on your head, you're dead as shit.
Oh, he would have been.
But if he lands on his leg, he would
Yeah.
survive, but he'd just have a broken leg for sure. Unless that motherfucker was like some type of shinobi and shit. And just
I'm pretty sure
rolled it off.
he got help after that.
I would never be up there again.
Getting by yourself? No
Not
way.
ever. Not with nobody. I'd be hiring people now.
Right.
Like, I retired.
He was the hired person.
Right. I quit. I'm sorry. Find yourself a new employee.
Nah. He was like helping a friend for dirt cheap. He had like, it was actually kind of crazy. The guy had like he had a really good job. He was taking a month off for vacation, and one of his friends asked him to help fix the roof. He paid him $500 for the week.
Huh?
To work up there on the roof. So this guy got the guy
as a kite.
So the guy was just doing it more as a favor. Because
I don't.
He was there. He was there every fucking day.
I would rather you not pay me, and as a favor, than for you to insult me with $500 to work in a dangerous situation for a week straight. It's crazy.
And like clean up all the mess, dude. This guy did like so much.
Like,
shit.
bro, like $5,000 seemed.
Oh yeah,
like
I mean,
getting ripped off.
Right. I mean, probably. For as much work as he did, bro.
Like homie,
probably
that homie that upcharges on everything would not do that job.
The YouTube upcharge guy.
Every hole he'd be like, "That's a hazard, so I need another $250 upcharge."
75% of the roof in.
That's another $400 upcharge.
$400,000.
Right. If he's like, well, he'd minimum already be like, I'm gonna charge $15,000.
Right.
And if they're like, okay, cool, then he'd be like, oh well, I had to use my own ladder, and so it's taller than I expected, so that's another $200 upcharge. Then he's gonna go up there and be like, oh, you see all these holes? For every hole up here, that's another $100 upcharge, like, or more.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's how crazy this guy is.
This guy's nuts.
Yeah, dude, he lost his fucking mind.
It's all a joke.
Like,
I promise.
$1,500 to glue in a brick.
Yeah, he did.
He did
I remember that.
Yeah.
He painted. I remember he charged like $200 to paint someone's water meter or something stupid like that.
Yeah. Or he was like charging people like a few $100 bucks
already painting the side of the house.
Boxes.
He was already painting the side of the house and to like add on the meter that's connected to the side. He wanted another like $200.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh, this lady, he's like, she wanted some bricks, like the little brick pieces that are like that thick, glued back on.
Right.
And this is the second time I've seen a video like this of his that he did of this same job, but it was a different place, but the same exact job. And he was like $1,500 minimum. And then the brick, like he had put in this brick, and the brick that's above that, like was a cord, like going into like a meter or something, but it was completely out of the way. But he still tried to charge her $250 extra for upcharge because it was a hazard. If he don't want to nick that, he puts the brick in, it don't come even close to this fucking wire.
Not even a little bit. I'm
and
sure.
then he's like looks around and he sees another little brick like that has like broken into two little pieces, and he charged her like another $250 just to glue in that little piece. Oh, like when he was already out there.
Tube.
So, $8 tube. He's like, I made $2,000 off of this $8 tube.
$8 tube.
Like, bro, I don't believe you. Two, if you did, you're an asshole.
Like, literally. Piece
3,
of shit, dude.
where do you live? Because I need to quit tattooing and find where these people are that are paying you this much for dumb jobs.
Dumb ass jobs like that, dude.
Like,
seriously.
I swear to God, like, and he's like, people are refusing to do these jobs. That's crazy.
No one's refusing to do that job, bro.
Like, if someone said, hey, I need this bitch glued back in, and they're like, oh, that job's too small.
People will.
If they're willing to give me $1,500 to go do a fucking 10-minute job, I don't care if I was out there all day. I will re-glue all your whole fucking house, all the bricks in your house for $1,500.
I'm sure, like, more realistically, it'd be like $100, even though it's like a 5-minute job.
I don't fucking maybe
because there is probably like places do have minimums.
I've never seen him. Well, he don't work for nobody, but
no,
himself.
I know. No, this guy don't do nothing for less than $1,500. I know. Right, I get it.
Other than, I mean, some things he does, he just lies. Like this minimum.
Oh, I'm sure he lies.
I think that's just a line to, even if that is his real minimum, and he just uses that line to get people to be like, oh, okay, I'm down. Right. But I've seen him be like, oh yeah, I put in these little Christmas candy cane decorations, and was charging $100 per each one that he put in, and he just went boop boop in, boop boop in, go down boop boop in, and he just hammered all these bitches in. Literally took him 2 taps with a hammer on each one.
Someone paid him $100 to put them all in. I bet.
You're right, all in. He said $100 a piece.
He probably also did more shit.
Oh, he probably did.
Or like I said, $100 probably is minimum. If he's imagine if he's a real handyman, $100 probably is minimum. I think he just adds an extra 0 to whatever job he's really doing. Like if he says he upcharges $200, he probably really only upcharges $20.
Right, and it's only for the wow factor because so many people are like, no fucking way,
you fucking asshole.
And he's getting paid off of Facebook.
So many views, I bet,
off
bro.
of that shit.
I see that shit all the time.
All the time.
It is stupid.
And then he does like shit where he's like flipping a cinder block up and like saying no one could do this, or he like picked up a big bag of sand and claimed it was 1,000 pounds. And he lifted it up. He's like, I lifted 1,000 pounds. Bro, nobody's lifting 1,000 pounds of just sand like that.
No.
I don't even know if like the world's strongest man is
I feel like 1,000 pounds is like
squatting 1,000 pounds.
I was going to say, I feel like that's like the world record. For
like squatting? Or like just like a deadlift?
A deadlift.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Let's look at that.
Because I'm pretty sure I heard that it was a half a ton.
Oh, 1,105 pounds.
Yeah, well, mine says, that's correct.
501 kilograms.
Right.
That is a shit ton. So this random motherfucker just claiming he's just lifting 1,000 pounds of sand.
No.
I don't think a tarp can withstand 1,000 pounds of anything. Maybe.
I don't know. It'd be a super heavy duty tarp.
Right, because he had it in there.
Kevlar tarp.
You just claim this 1,000 pounds of sand,
and
you're just gonna lift it up.
Right, there's no way.
Like, bro, you are strong. Clearly, you're a handyman, bro. But don't claim you're you're like this super abnormally strong dude, because you're not. Oh, the craziest one from this motherfucker, and I just remembered it. It was a tattoo one. That this motherfucker. Someone hit him up wanting to do a tattoo on him because he was famous. But as far as I know, there was no post about him getting tattooed by this guy.
Right.
This motherfucker said, you got like 20 minutes or 30 minutes of his time, or not even, like very small amount of time, maybe an hour. And he charged the tattoo artist to do a tattoo on him.
Yeah, that's what I'm sure.
Yeah, he was like $300 or something. He was like, give me $300 and I'll give you, like 20 minutes of my time to do whatever you want on me.
No, that didn't happen, bro.
And so he went and got paid to get a tattoo.
What do you think that happened, bro? You're as a professional tattoo artist who has traveled across the United States.
He's not nobody. Bro, you got some clout on TikTok for being a douchebag because you ripped old people off.
Exactly. No one's gonna want to tattoo him for being a douchebag. It's the
same reason why you don't like Jake Paul is that guy is like Jake Paul of fucking like manual labor.
Just a ripoff and a fake clout chaser.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like if it was somebody like really famous, I still wouldn't pay them to get tattooed by them.
No.
But I wouldn't charge them.
Right.
As long as they're gonna post and like
acknowledge that you did it.
Yeah, exactly. But all you have to do is put me on your Instagram, one picture, tag me in it.
Right.
That's it, bro. I will tattoo you for the rest of your days.
Right, for the rest of my life.
Right.
Like,
if you got that much, if you're super famous and shit. Just
I know. There's a few people that do it
the success
for.
of my business. Right. But like this guy, like he's got some fame, right? Mm-hmm. He's not like a celebrity, but he's internet famous. But I'm not gonna pay him to do a tattoo on him.
No.
Especially if he's like, you got 20 minutes or however ridiculous small amount of time. Like, bro, that's not enough time for me to draw it, set up, and get ready.
Right,
let
my double X
do
took
your
longer
fucking
than 20
tattoo.
minutes.
Huh?
My double X took longer than 20 minutes for set up and
right, and
and everything else.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, come on, calm down. Like, you or nobody. Like, I would do your tattoo for free because of that. If you posted me on your social,
right?
Even him, I would do a tattoo on him for free. But there's no way I'm paying him.
Exactly.
That means fucked up.
Way.
I mean, ridiculous. That guy just must have really sucked or been really dumb,
or
it just didn't happen.
I think 98% of what he says is satire.
Oh yeah, I mean, he claims it. He's like, even does videos where he talks about. People are like, do I really charge this much? Am I lying about it?
Yes, bro. He's lying.
Like, no, I'm not.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's crazy.
I promise. It's like...
He just comes up with ridiculous shit.
Do you think Theo Von is an act?
Do I think he's an act like his personality?
Yes. Do you think he puts on an act for camera, or do you think he's just that ridiculous?
I don't think he puts on an act. He might like anybody on the internet might try to like limit 100% of what they might say, you know, based off of like getting canceled or shadow banned, things of that nature. But like, I feel like he does say or believe and have that is his authentic personality.
Oh, it's a like some of it's an act.
I don't think he's. Oh, I mean, it might be. I don't know.
Some of it is,
but
not necessarily. It's an act is kind of not the right way to put it, but like when he's on camera or hanging out, sometimes he does do or say like things that are a little bit extra, just a little bit, but like 90% of what he's saying is just him being Theo.
Right.
But there is sometimes that 10% that is him just
you think
making
he's just being extra, or he's making something?
He's making something, he's like emphasizing something or making something up, exaggerating it to make it more funny.
Oh.
Because he is a comedian.
I mean, yeah. That's what comedians
So, like,
do.
some things...
I meant just like personality-wise.
Yeah, personality-wise.
His views are
like not an act, but like some of the things he says, more or less.
Right.
He does exaggerate a lot of shit to make it funnier.
I mean, why wouldn't you? You're an entertainer.
I think he's one of the funniest people on the planet.
Right.
I think he's fucking retarded and a genius at the same time.
Right.
And he's one of the funniest people.
Yeah, sometimes that's a perfect combination.
It is. Like
being a retarded genius.
Because he's a genius when it comes to like business and marketing and stuff. But when it comes...
He says some retarded
and then he says like the dumbest shit you've ever heard in my fucking life.
He was talking about how much...
But it's so funny.
He used to do like a lot of cocaine when he was interviewing Trump. Like,
I know. He was like, oh, dude, that one... It's viral. The one where he's like, oh, someone asked him, he's like, what's your favorite weed? And he just goes, cocaine.
Yeah.
Think that shit's fun. I don't know why, but that was the way he says it is hilarious because it's so serious.
Yeah. And he just says it like so like
nonchalant.
Yeah.
And the way, like you said, the way he was talking to Trump about doing cocaine and shit.
Right, exactly.
Who else would ever talk to the president?
Not me.
Of the United States.
Not that way. No way.
Like that.
I would be myself for sure, but it was like, if I don't, obviously, I don't.
Theo was himself.
I don't even smoke weed or anything, but if I did do cocaine, I sure as hell would not be expressing how much I enjoyed it to the president.
Right. I mean, obviously, he's been sober for like 2 or 4 years, something like that. He's been sober for a few years.
Okay.
Theo Von has.
Right, but he still might just miss it, and he's just sober for because he needed to be, or wants to be for other reasons. Like a lot of alcoholics and shit.
Right.
They stop being. They'll be sober, but they still miss drinking.
Right.
They just stop. Like I miss smoking weed. Like a motherfucker. I just don't smoke weed because I get fucking anxious as fuck, and I don't miss being anxious more than I miss smoking weed.
I will say, for some reason, weed only gives me anxiety when I'm driving, and I don't think like.
Oh, that's the worst.
And I don't think like, oh, I'm gonna get pulled over or nothing. I feel like my car's gonna fall apart every time. Every fucking I feel like my tire's gonna fall off, my transmission's gonna stop working, my engine's just gonna shut off.
Yeah, something's crazy. Me to crash.
I don't even think I'm gonna crash.
Oh, I do.
Because I've been in like some minor crashes.
I usually just feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Oh no.
And like that's what's gonna make me
most of the time I literally feel like either my transmission's gonna go out or my tire's gonna fall off. And then I'll go to drive it later and it'll be like nothing wrong at all.
No.
Nothing wrong. Just me being a fucking high dumbass.
Oh,
I don't do that.
You never know what you're gonna.
I don't like to smoke before I drive anymore because of that.
Oh yeah.
Like that would only happen if I like literally smoked wax and then went and drove in the next fucking 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't do that anymore.
And like when you hit like when we first started this, you were like high as shit, and I could tell that you're way more sober now.
Dude, I can smoke weed. Like I can smoke wax. Barry's like, how? Like some people are like, how do you smoke so often? I can literally smoke every hour.
Right.
And I'll just be consistently high.
Right.
I won't.
Exactly.
I don't stay high for very long, even though I do smoke wax.
Yeah, no, like you could tell, like your eyes are like almost normal compared, like when we first came down here.
I bet.
Like you looked like you just, and I know.
And I did. I literally had like not even 2 minutes before I came down here.
Yeah, you looked high as fuck.
Right.
And now you don't look high at all.
Yeah, and it's been like an hour.
Yeah, so it's like, damn.
So literally, I can smoke every hour and be just fine.
So high, like I would be high for like hours, like.
Yeah, when I was fucking 16.
Yeah.
Dude, you smoke once and you're high for 4 hours. Wasn't that nice?
My God.
Dude, I fucking missed those days.
I remember when I made you hit that wax and you like turned green.
I threw up.
And you fucking went to bed.
Dude, he made me hit like a quarter gram.
Yes,
in a not even like a nectar collector. It was in a dab rig. I don't even smoke out of a dab rig because they're too aggressive.
Yeah, and you didn't know what the fuck was going
on. Dude, I knew what the fuck was going on. I was throwing the fuck up. I was sick.
We were sitting there in the kitchen, and he comes out his bedroom like he went at the bed for like 2 minutes, came back looking green as shit, and went.
Dude, the only other time that I threw up was when we were at your mom's house, and it was the very first time I ever hit a gravity bong.
Oh, dude,
I was
same.
And that wasn't as immediate. That was like. I got high as fuck, and like 2 or 3 hours later, I threw up.
Yeah, the first time I hit a gravity bong, it was when my mom lived next door to Dad, and everyone was upstairs, and they were smoking.
This is when she lived off of like University.
Okay, no, yeah, this is when we all lived on Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
No, Wyoming.
Yeah,
my bad.
Yeah,
Wyoming, right. And yeah, we go upstairs, and I'm young as fuck. I'm probably like 17. Maybe, and this is the first time I hit a gravity bong. Oh my God, dude, I was so fucking high. I literally
16.
I had thrown up, and I just went to the room next door, and I had to lay down.
Yeah,
and I was still getting the giggles from them talking, so they could hear them talking shit. But I was so high, the whole fucking world was just like
spinning, dude. See, I just remember like my heart was like pounding. That's what I remember. I was like worried about the only thing. And like, I remember that night laying in bed, like my heart just pounding out my chest.
Yeah, that shit is terrifying, dude. You're like,
that was it.
So fucking high. Like,
dude, you're so high. You're like fucking in a space zone. Yeah. Like, it feels like, you don't remember, like, it feels like a continuous whippet almost, dude.
Yeah.
When you're that fucking high.
Oh, dude, whippets used to fuck me up, dude. We used to smash whippets. Hella cases of whippets.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh.
So bad for you.
Oh, dude, horrible. Like, I have so many homies
thing.
with so many health issues because of that.
Yeah.
And my one homie, Zane, he used to, like, get literally tanks of nitrous, big-ass tanks like this tall.
Jesus Christ.
And we would go to his house to party, and he would just charge you $20 for the night and give you a big-ass balloon. And you'd just go, fill that bitch up, and you'd just be like, and that balloon would last you forever. Like,
dude, that's so
and
crazy.
we just hit that shit and just passing out and shit, fucking coming right back after like 1 minute. Just,
right. That shit's
like,
nuts, dude. A crazy drug.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. That was not meant for
human consumption.
Whoa, fuck no. But I consumed a lot of it. It's very surprising, like how much of my brain I still have.
He said after all the drugs I've done.
Yeah, like for real. Like
that's like the worst thing I've ever done.
Like people that probably done less drugs than I have gone completely retarded. And I mean, obviously, I don't think I'm some genius, but I know like I'm far from a fucking idiot, and my brain clearly works. Like,
right.
I can have a long-standing conversation with you about almost anything that I know anything about, and like, you know, actually have the facts of that thing. The only thing now is after all the drugs, I do like forget names and shit. Way easier.
I do.
That shit pisses me off.
I forget shit a lot.
Like people I know well, like in shit, I will not remember their fucking names.
Oh, I'm never good with names, dude.
Yeah,
unless I'm like,
what is that?
I have to know,
name?
like for customers, dude. I'll have like unless they've been coming in for like 2 years, I don't know who they are, unless they've get like 10 windows in a couple months. Like, I'm not even joking.
Oh, usually I don't remember most clients.
Or some clients are like very persistent. I'm like, put my number in your phone, save my number. And then when they call, it'll have their name.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's a lot easier to remember it then. But if I don't have their number saved, I don't have a fucking clue by their voice.
Right.
I don't care who it is.
No.
Most of the time.
No, dude. I don't usually I don't save clients' numbers. Like some of them I do.
I probably got like
when they text me and they don't call me, I gotta go back through the
I don't save like customers. I save clients. Like, or how do I put like random people? I only say businesses, like people that own other businesses.
Yeah.
And even if they just own a small body shop in their garage, if they're consistently getting windows done, I'll save it.
Dude, when I got this phone, and I've had this number for like well over a year now, right? Because I got this phone when I was still with Sarah, this number.
Right.
And, dude, this person whose phone number this is like a kid named Connor, and he's like in some type of sport. I can't remember exactly what sport, but like I've got so many texts about it. People be like, good luck with the game today, kid, Connor or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And like random text, like saying shit. And I'd be like, who the fuck is this? And they'd be like, is this Connor? I'd be like, no. And
that's hilarious.
One time,
Barry gets random.
This kid just called me, some teenager called me and was like, having a whole conversation with me, and I was pretending like I knew who he was the whole time. Like, yeah, bro, that's great. Like, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, wait, who is this? I was like, who is this?
Who is this?
He was like, is this Connor? I said, fuck no. He's like, oh, my bad. I'm like, yeah. Like, why are you holding up a conversation with me? You didn't even know who I was. No, and I just did it for fun. And we were in the middle of the mall when this happened.
In the middle of the mall.
Yeah, so my kids are like buying shoes, looking for shoes, and I'm over here having a conversation with a stranger who thinks he's talking to his friend.
That's hilarious.
Oh my God, dude, it was so fun. I should have fucking tried to play it off.
You're lucky you don't have to like answer the phone all day.
Oh yeah, your job. It's the best. Like I do have to like reply to messages on Facebook, internet, and through email from my website. So like that can be shitty because I'm the only one that does that.
You're the only one that does that?
Yeah.
Oh geez.
Like it's a pain in the ass. But I also do that because I want full control over it because like if everyone else like can do it, then I don't want them to be like trying to set themselves up for shit just because they're the ones talking to the person, or people fighting over it, and it'd be like, this person's talking and now I'm responding, and they're still, this person's responding to this person too, and then it's like that client doesn't know they're talking to 3 different people.
Yeah, that's weird. I wouldn't.
Because you don't
trust your employees not to do shit like that?
I don't really trust anybody not to do anything to benefit themselves.
Yeah.
Like, and not saying that they would, but also it just gives quality control. Like, if I get to see, like, okay, this is something like I think would be best suited for this person or this person.
Right.
Or myself, based off of what it is, because even if it's like something they can't do, they're not going to do it. Right. Yeah. But if it's something they all could do, like, I don't want the person that's responding being the same person every time, always trying to push that tattoo for themselves.
Right.
Like, I'm going to push it towards and be like, this one's going to go to you and this person's going to go to you as like an order. If you're doing it and, if I'm like, hey, I trust you to do this, and I might not fucking even go, like, at that end, it's the point is like, why do I need to check it? They're fucking capable of doing it, right? And now every person that contacts us about getting a tattoo, you're booking for yourself an appointment for yourself with that. You know? So it's like you're getting all the appointment through the shop, and they're getting no appointments through the shop. So I'm not saying they would, but why take the chance of it, right? Like, now I gotta have, now, like, I may have, not say fire them, but now I gotta stop them from doing that. Now I'm doing it anyway because I can't now no longer trust them. And now they have some type of hostile work environment between them and the other guys at the shop, because now they're like, they don't trust them either because they did that. And I don't honestly believe they would, the people that I have there now. But it's like, I don't know, bro. Money makes people do weird shit.
No, I understand.
Not everybody can handle, like, getting, like, dealing with money and not letting it, like, change their morality or things that they might not normally do. Like, oh, I wouldn't normally fuck this person over, but if I had the opportunity to do it based off of how much money, and I don't think I'm going to get caught doing it, even if they're not robbing the shop. Right? It's like they're still stealing, trying to take every client they can. And I used to do this based on at Big Guns with the phone calls. Like, I would just always keep the phone and answer it, and if somebody else wasn't, like, close by enough to hear me, I'd be like, yeah, come in and ask for Toon, like, all the time. Like, even if they're just calling to say, hey, can I come get tattooed or piercing, and they're not looking just for me or someone else. Yeah. But I tried to get them to come in to ask for me without them knowing, so that when they come in and they're like, yes, Toon here, they're like, oh, yeah, he's here. Now everyone thinks that this person specifically came in for me, even though they don't know who the fuck I am. Right. And I used to do that. So it's like, not saying I should have, but, like, I was about making that money, But I was also in a very hood fucking, like, you gotta fucking either eat or don't eat, like, type situation. And they're not in that same situation, but it's like, fuck, dude, I'd rather just not have them in a hostile environment or even put temptation in their way, if I don't have to. Or they're still also young and stupid. They say wrong shit all the time. I'm constantly having to even read their conversations with clients and tell them what to say, how to fix whatever they fucked up. Even if they didn't even do the tattoo, they just fucked up. They could have just fucked up the relationship or the opportunity to do the tattoo or just get close to doing it because of them saying the wrong thing. So
I understand that.
Like, I've literally have to go over entire conversations and go over, like, break it down to the artist and then say, this is what you need to say to save this relationship if you want to save it. And we want to save every relationship because we can't lose money.
No. Yeah, no, I completely understand that.
Especially when in our shit, if we lose a relationship, these motherfuckers want to give us bad reviews and talk shit to us about us online and all types of shit. They don't just go somewhere else.
Yeah. No, I understand that.
So, yeah.
Completely, dude. Had some stupid shit.
Oh, yeah, of course. I know you do, but that's what I'm saying.
Had dealt with some stupid shit.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Clients, and some are really hard to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have clients that I've got bad reviews literally for shit I posted on Facebook.
That's stupid.
Yeah, like little people that's never been to my shop before, fucking posting or like giving me bad reviews or talking shit about my shop on Facebook over things I posted on Facebook or shared on Facebook.
Dude, someone gave me a bad review once because Audrey was cleaning the rest of she was cleaning the shop, or not the shop, but the house part of the building. Yeah. There was somebody was in the building making a bunch of noise, this and that, and Audrey was coming in and out cleaning clearly as day.
Yeah,
and there was she wasn't dressed professional. She was in pajama pants and a hoodie. She was cleaning.
We live here, lady.
That was just that was the one of the weirdest reviews I've ever gotten. How are you gonna give us a bad review because somebody was cleaning and they weren't dressed professionally?
Right, we're a glass shop, bitch. We fucking just wear dirty black clothes.
Yeah, I was gonna say
she's cleaner than anyone that works here.
Yeah, I was gonna say she literally is just cleaning.
Right.
It was just so fucking weird. Saying,
people
were in there. Blah, blah, blah.
Complain because they want to complain, bro.
Didn't have a single thing to complain about the actual job we did. No. That's the only thing that didn't make no sense. Because the job was we did it. No complaint about the windshield or the time or the cost. Mm-hmm. Just some weird shit. They don't care
how good of a job you did. If there's one thing that throws them off, that's what they focus on.
Yeah.
Or they'll they might mention both and then give you a 3-star review.
A 2-star review.
Oh my God, a 2-star review.
Yeah, and didn't have any problems with the windshield or nothing.
God damn.
That's the one that I was
oh, dude,
you're just stupid as fuck.
Dog you on fucking Google stupid. Review. I'm going to reply.
I did reply. I was that was my girlfriend. She was cleaning. She works for me part-time.
Yeah, and we also live in
we live in here. There's going to be other noises and...
Right, you're getting your windshield done, bitch. This ain't a luxury spa.
Exactly.
The fuck, you ain't here to relax.
Flint, we have cameras and shit.
Right.
It's fine.
She thought she was there to get a mani-pedi. Nah, bitch, you ain't here to be relaxed and shit. Sit your fat ass down and wait for me to do your windshield and get the fuck out.
This other lady, sometimes the regulators break and the windows slide down. This other lady paid me to tape the window up, and so we always tell people that you need to get your regulator fixed. The only way to fix the problem is to get the regulator fixed. Right. Putting tape on the window does nothing but putting tape on the window. It is not a permanent fix.
It's not even barely temporary.
After 2 weeks, this lady left us a bad review out of nowhere saying that it was raining and the window fell and it got wet in her car and we wouldn't put it back up for free. You should have got it fixed in the first place. It's not. You were just
tape,
too
bitch.
cheap.
You're gonna go get your own tape and tape it up. Fuck.
You should have got it fixed. You shouldn't have waited 2 weeks and expect some fucking painter's tape to hold up your window.
You're right, exactly. That tape isn't that strong.
I tell people to get it fixed immediately, as soon as possible.
Not rip off your paint.
Yeah, it's literally tape. We that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
We tell people if it falls, there's nothing we can do when we do it. When we tape them up, and and a lot of times
I don't guarantee this.
And if I'm not absolutely slow, a lot of times I just tell people you got to get the regulator. Yeah, I'm not gonna take my time to tear this apart to charge you to do that, and then charge you again to take it apart again to put the regulator in.
Right.
You just go get the part, and I'll fix it the right way.
Yeah. That's what you just need to tell people. Like
that's what
no.
I do most of the time.
Like I tell people no all the time.
Yeah,
and like a lot of people
I miss out on
$20
here and there, but
a little money right now to do a bad job isn't worth it because you're getting bad reviews and I tell people the same shit with tattoos. They come in with bad ideas or they don't want to spend enough money, and I tell people no all the time. Like, look, that's not gonna look well or right or like
last week
it can't be done with that budget.
Broken used windshield and asked me to put it in. I was like, no.
A what? A broken used windshield?
Yeah, it was cracked in the middle.
Why would I put in a broken window, bitch?
No.
I'm a glass repair shop. Like, we put new glass in only. Or used glass, but it's got to be good glass.
Right. It can't be literally broken.
Literally not.
Literally cracked.
Then you're going to try to get in an accident or get a ticket and then say we're liable for it.
Yeah, no way I'm putting in your broken glass.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah. If more people said no, it'd be easier.
The number one thing is camera sensors. So I don't know if you know, but like a lot of new cars have camera sensors, and it's illegal for me to remove them.
What's a camera sensor?
Exactly what you think. It's a camera that is also a sensor.
To do what?
So there's different ones. Well, it's pretty much all the same camera, but it has different features depending on.
Is it like the one that goes to the front or back that stops you from hitting something, or?
Kind of, yes. So there is one, the forward collision alert, or forward collision avoidance. There's like so many different ones, bro. But yeah, there's like two main ones. There's one where if you're going, let's say you're on the expressway and you start swerving into another lane without using your blinker, it will literally pull you back into your lane, and it will also vibrate your butt to let you know. But it will pull the steering wheel back into place.
Hey, that's badass.
Yes, and then the forward collision alert is if you're getting too close to something, it will apply the brakes.
Right.
And it'll stop you from hitting something.
So how does that attach to the window?
On a bracket. A bracket.
So it's a part of the windshield?
No, the bracket, no. No.
Is it like in the mirror or what is?
Yeah, it's usually behind the mirror. It's separate from the mirror.
Oh, but the rear view mirror?
Yeah, it's like, you know how you have that black plastic piece with your remote start behind the...
Oh, yeah, okay.
So if you open that up, it would be behind there if your car had one.
And you're not allowed to remove
Legally, you're not allowed to remove it, no, because it's a camera safety feature.
So how do you go about fixing that?
Well, you can
You have to get an expensive windshield that has that.
Yes, a lot of people. Sometimes people ask me to put a cheaper windshield in, and it doesn't have that, and I won't do that. No, you have to get the right window.
If it's not legal, I mean,
yeah,
definitely can't do
I have people ask me all the time, trying to get me to get a cheaper window, or they'll bring me a used window, and it's not the right one. They'll be like, "Man, you can't just put it in this and that." No. Absolutely the fuck not.
Right.
No, it's not the right window.
Like, no is one of the shortest fucking words in the English dictionary, bitch. You don't understand it?
No.
I've been telling my kids no since...
No. That was in English and in Spanish.
Yeah. It's two fucking languages. It means the same shit.
No. If that's it.
You can't get that? Fuck.
No.
Literally tell your kids, one of the first things you tell your kids.
Nowadays. Yeah.
I believe it, dude. People always just want what they can't have, and they
want
fucking throw
the
a fit
option. A lot of times.
Don't give it to them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Some people do.
Yeah. They make you out to be the bad guy.
You know how many times I get a call and be like, hey, can you put this window in today? It'll be like, oh, no, I have to order it. I could get you in tomorrow. Ding.
Yeah.
They just hang up. If they can't get their shit done, dude, I had
entitled assholes.
This one person showed up for an appointment, and I was like, dude, I was booked. I was working on 3 cars at once. I told the guy he had to wait. Or no, he called me. He pulled up. He had a used glass. That's what it was. I was working on some cars. He had used glass. He already had the glass. I was like, all right, just give me 30 minutes to get these done. And he's like, no, I can't wait. And just drove off. You can't wait 30 fucking minutes?
Right.
For us to get your window. Who else is going to get started on your car in the next 30 fucking minutes.
Right. Where else are you going to go? Because
Like,
by the time you go
seriously.
somewhere else, it's out 30 minutes are going to pass. Plus, you have less gas in your car.
Exactly. Like, that
And
shit
if-
didn't make no
That's
sense
if
to me.
they can get started on it right away.
then and there.
If they have the glass.
Right. Well, he had the glass. That's
Oh,
what I
he
said.
had the
It was a
glass.
used glass. So he had
okay.
the glass. But still, there's not that many places that can do a fucking
I've had
windshield.
the same shit. Like, people come in, want something, and you're like, okay, let me draw it up. 20 minutes later, they're like, oh, this is taking too long. I got to go. I said, like, bruh.
What'd you come in here for?
And I literally told him, I said, dude, if we started the moment that you came in, we still wouldn't be done with your tattoo and you'd still be sitting here.
Right. Yeah, there's no way.
You're like, where the fuck are you going? Like, some people are just crazy like that, dude. Something comes up or they just decide, hey, I don't want to sit here no more, and they fucking roll the fuck out. People are fucking crazy. I mean, what are you going to do? Yeah.
Yeah, that is nuts.
No. But, yeah,
Right.
that is crazy. I definitely... Have you seen the thing about that new movie that came out? It's like the King of Kings.
Mm-mm.
It's like an animated movie about Jesus' life. It's probably similar to the Passion of Christ type movie, but
Yeah, I have seen it.
But it's animated for kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have seen it.
Like, I'm trying to take the kids there to see it. I don't know if it will still be in theaters, not this past weekend or next weekend, but the weekend after the convention and shit. But if it is, I think I might take the kids there to see that. I watched this show called The Chosen.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like a show of Jesus' life.
Right, you were telling me.
Yeah, it's like on season 4 or now, and it's been out a while. I just haven't watched it, and I just started watching. I'm almost done with this season. I only got like 2 more episodes, but it's just very well detailed, very well written, and the dude that plays Jesus, like, literally people, like, there's a documentary now on Prime you could watch too about that guy, where people like literally feel like he's Jesus to them, like, because how well he plays this role. Like, they just want to talk to him or like shake his hand and stuff because he plays this role so well that they feel like he has like some type of true connection with Jesus. And it's great. He does look like what I would expect Jesus to look like. And how his accent is and
he
how
white?
he talks. No.
Okay. I was going to say if he's white, then no.
No,
But
no,
I just,
no,
okay. I haven't seen it.
No, he's there.
So I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
I
he's
say
like
Jesus is. I just want to make sure there's no fucking way
no,
Jesus is
he's
white. That's all.
No, I definitely don't believe Jesus is Middle Eastern.
Yeah, Jesus is brown. There's no way.
Definitely brown as shit.
Yeah, there's no
Motherfucker
fucking way.
right
There's
the-
no way that there was one white kid born in
the middle
all of Israel.
Right, middle of the desert.
Yeah, with
White
all
as
these
shit.
fucking millions of brown people around and one white kid was born. No fucking way.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no wonder he stood out.
Exactly. No fucking wonder
It ain't the
they crucified
miracles
his
he
ass.
performed. It was because he was white as shit.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't think so.
No.
No,
But it's a fantastic show.
Uh-huh.
And I'm expecting this movie to be really good too. Like, it already had over 15 million pre-sales tickets. And
Yeah, dude, there's like
I know
who
Troy
is it?
did
There's a
his
content creator on YouTube that was like talking about it. Like I want to say it was Officer Tatum.
Oh, he might have. I know
Because he's like a really big
Benny
Christian.
Johnson just had the
Say he was like
CEO
he was talking
of
about it.
Angel Studios on his podcast promoting the movie, and he's the CEO
I feel like
of
that's where
the
I
studio
heard of it
that
from.
made it.
Yeah, it was from Officer Tatum.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
He's really big Christian.
yeah, and I've been on Angel Studios for a few years now. Like I told you, it's really dope because you're not only getting like Christian-based entertainment, right? But everything is completely created by donations,
Yeah.
right? And now with the movie sales and stuff like that, because like I said, they made The Sound of Freedom, and they refused to release this movie in theaters for over 5 years after it was made.
Right.
It took 5 years before they were able to get it in theaters, and it blew up.
Yeah.
And now they got multiple big hit movies that you could only watch like on there. And they're the ones that created The Chosen. They got other shows, and now this is their like first like children's movie, and it's doing great numbers. And yeah, it's all really cool. Like I said, because you could pay for like a membership, and you actually get an opinion on what's created, what goes to theaters, or all types of stuff. Opposed from
there's some like YouTube channels that
all
do
the
that
movie
too.
Industry. Are just like, we decide what comes out. We decide what you like and what you want to watch, even though we don't want to watch most of the shit you guys are making.
There was a MMA channel that I had a subscription to where I could like join their live writer chats and like talk about upcoming video ideas and different cool stuff like that.
Oh, nice. Yeah. They have like that, and like when they determine like what the options are, then you can actually like vote on them.
Right. Yeah. They would have like member only voting.
But they got some really good
different
ones.
Shit too.
They got an apocalyptic type one that just came out. It's called Homestead, and it's like a nuke or something hits like California or some shit, and it's supposed to be really, really good. I want to check that out too. I haven't watched it yet, but it's got really good reviews.
Well, something I wanted to mention is kind of off topic. But just before we finish up, because I'm getting tired of shit. I watched an interesting YouTube video from a YouTuber that's like a no one. He only had like 7 videos, but it was really cool.
Okay. Was it one of ours?
Right. I know, right? No. Oh, some YouTuber named Blind. That was the name.
Okay.
Or it might have been Bind.
Bind sounds more legit, but I don't know.
I don't know. Me either. The only video I've ever watched of his. But so in the beginning he claimed he's only ever played competitive video games. He's never played like RPG like
or
single player video games ever. And so the first one he decided to choose and record for this YouTube and shit was Skyrim. I know you haven't played Skyrim. One of my favorite games of all time.
Right, I witnessed you play it.
Yeah, it's such an amazing game. It was just incredible.
I might play the new one when it comes out.
Yeah, it was just incredible to watch someone who's never played in one of these like type of games love this game so much and like compare it to games that he's played that have been made in the last 10 years and how it's still so much better of a game.
Right.
And it's so old. And it's just like so well built in the storyline.
I'll definitely check it out.
It's like such an amazing game. Just watching that video,
game,
it's brought back memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a good game.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, it was just like it's like Assassin's Creed, how I was telling you, like the old ones were fucking are like.
Oh, I watched another video of 2 people ranking every Assassin's Creed game. Yeah, the very first one was ranked one of the highest.
Yeah, I know. It was crazy. Which is crazy as fuck to me.
Yeah, it is.
And I know the pirate one, Black Flag, is like the number 1. At least,
which
like,
is so crazy to me. I don't see how people think that's the best game.
I know they love
so
fucking being a pirate. I guess who fucking knows?
I don't get it.
Me either. But I mean, it's a good game. But I don't think it's my favorite. I definitely like the big open world one out of like the last 4 or last 5. How those are kind of built with the Egyptian one. Then it was like the Romans, and then Vikings, and
Origins, Odyssey.
Yeah, the Mirage is Mirage
is a half game.
Right.
Okay.
It is. It really is. Shadows, really good game. Beautiful landscape for sure. Like, I love the landscape. I like the story mode so far, but I don't care for the fighting as much as others. Like, it's hard as shit to like parry constantly because you like some motherfuckers like you can usually tell like how somebody's going to attack.
Yeah.
Random NPCs have like the most random ass fighting patterns.
Okay.
Like, so you think they're about to do something else, and then they don't.
Oh my
and
God, that would drive me nuts.
So
I
you
can't
literally
memorize
have
their
to
fighting
watch
patterns.
and make sure that you're blocking. So I usually just dodge everything.
Yeah.
Like, fuck parrying, because you motherfuckers are just like pissing me off. Like, I get hit constantly.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then, like, you can't climb on half of the shit around the world. It pisses me off. Like, you literally trying to climb up, and she just fucking runs up and does a backflip. And then fucking...
No way.
Yeah. And what's his name? Yasuke or whatever.
Yeah.
This motherfucker jumps like this. Like, literally, dude, if something's up more than a fucking foot over his head, he cannot touch it.
Oh, my God.
He cannot reach it. Like, and then some roofs he could climb up and hit, but then it could be fucking, if it was like 2 inches higher, that motherfucker wouldn't even attempt to climb on it.
Wow.
And then, like, when he walks on anything, he's got balance, he goes so slow. And then when you go to jump in, like, hay, you know, like he would jump in the hay.
Right.
Every time he does it, he crashes. It, like, hits it so hard that he tumbles out of it and destroys the hay pile. So, and almost every one of the fucking viewpoints are in a fucking, like, a restricted zone where enemies are.
Yeah, that's so
terrible. You jump into this hay so you can fucking be stealthy.
And you're getting caught right off the bat.
Yeah, you get fucking knocked right out of it, and now you just gotta take off running if they're too strong.
I feel like you probably learn how to jump properly once you get farther into the game.
No, I don't know, not as far as I know. He just don't do it. He's like, he was like, well, that was embarrassing.
I saw like a video where he gets taught how to do the jump properly.
And maybe, I sure hope so, because it pisses me off. And he jumps into water.
I haven't played the game at all, so.
And unless it's like the thing is on a tree, the viewpoint, like, because there's like all these ones that are like on these trees like this over mountains, that they're either that or they're on these fucking tall buildings that are usually in the middle of a damn enemy zone.
Yeah.
And he can't climb on the buildings.
No.
Because they're not like a flat.
Can you like freely switch between characters?
You can if you're not in a restricted zone.
Okay.
And some times you have to be one or another.
Okay.
Right? But I'll do like start a mission as her, and then as long as I can, like, if I'm not immediately in a fighting scene, I'll switch to him to go do the actual mission if it requires a lot of fighting. Because he automatically carries more rations than her.
Right.
And he's so much stronger.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even matter if you get a hit, because he takes less damage and he gives way more damage. She dies fast as fuck, and it drives me nuts. But she's like a ninja and moves way better and more agile and has like a little fucking, you know, what do you call that damn, like,
I don't know, the chain?
You know, like what fucking Batman uses, the fucking...
Oh, a claw hook? Or
yeah, like a claw hook thing.
Right, yeah.
And she has that to get up on these buildings, because they're like, you go up the wall and then it's got this extended ass roof, and then it's the same thing. So you have to literally go... Grappling hook. Wow. Grappling hook just to get to the fucking top. Yeah, it's annoying as shit, dude. Like, so like that pisses me off in the game. Like, can we get an update to where they can climb on like everything? Like fucking the last 3 games, they literally had almost 0 restrictions on climbing.
Yeah, literally 0.
This has almost and it's like, dude, this is the biggest, strongest character the fucking Yusuke is, and the motherfuckers can't climb on shit.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
Bro, he should be strong enough to climb on any fucking thing.
Yeah.
Like, this motherfucker needs a shinobi class. Like, for real. Like,
definitely not an assassin.
No, he's definitely a fucking samurai over an assassin. I mean, and they have, like, stupid missions where you have to, like, press the buttons and shit while he just swings it like in sequence. Or
have you painted any animals?
Yeah, you've done that a bunch of times randomly, and you gotta walk up to them secretly, quietly, or they run off.
You can't kill them?
I haven't tried.
Oh, okay. I don't think
you can't kill animals on there. It's probably like Japan probably was like, "No, nigga, you ain't going around killing our animals like on there." Like, they already had an issue with some of the game.
They had a lot of issue with a lot of the game, actually.
Yeah, so like I definitely don't think they don't allow you to hunt on there at all. I know.
Everything you say just makes me not want to even play the fucking game, honestly.
Yeah, so there are issues.
It's not even an Assassin's Creed game.
It doesn't feel like a lot of it is. But, I mean, there are parts that it is fun. Like, you can actually, like, crawl on the ground, like, lay down
I've seen
and
that.
prone crawl, which is dope because you can, like, hide in fucking just tall grass. You know? So, like, being stealthy isn't that hard, but, you know, also, like, you can grab somebody and then just pet and choke them out and knock them the fuck out.
Right.
Instead from just killing them. But, like, yeah, it's definitely... I don't know how people are like, this is the best game in a while. Like, I've heard people say it's, like, the second best Assassin's Creed game, and I'd be like, I
really doubt that.
I like it a lot, but it's definitely like, if just change those things, like just even the climbing thing, give me back ultimate climbing fucking mode, make my life a lot easier, and I probably wouldn't have no problem.
Yeah.
No.
I think Odyssey is the best.
Yeah, Odyssey. I love Valhalla too, just because of like I love being able. I
like Valhalla. I like playing Valhalla, but I just didn't have as much fun. I feel like I did a lot of like.
It definitely don't have a lot of like the same beautiful a landscape as Odyssey does.
I just thought the storyline and like the missions that you have to do are a little bit more repetitive.
Oh, okay.
In Valhalla, there's not as much. I don't know. I just feel like there wasn't as much to do. You pretty much just like raided villages and that was it.
Right. I mean, they had a bunch of missions because you obviously had to make friends with all these fucking places. But my favorite part of it is being like going to Asgard, like doing the Asgard mission thing, especially the other one like that I have, like where it's like once you die, you restart.
Right.
And shit. And that's like a fun side game almost, but. Other than that, yeah, like I love Odyssey and shit a lot.
Yeah, Odyssey was my favorite.
And I even liked Origins. Origins took me a minute to get used to because it was like the first time where they changed the mechanism.
They changed it again for Valhalla too. It's different.
Yeah, it's definitely different. It's different now too. But it's just you gotta get used to it. I just dodge like a motherfucker and try to like heavy attack as much as possible.
Yeah.
And almost not everybody, but almost all the people have a fucking like an armor bar on that you got to get rid of, and you'll actually see their armor break and fall off as you're fighting them before their health even goes down. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So that shit sucks ass when you're fucking Naue.
Right.
She is weak as shit.
Yeah.
Like, weak as a motherfucker. Like,
that's terrible.
Tiny Asian girl, big ass brutes.
Right.
Like,
not at all.
You're fucking just
getting tore
slicing them the shit up, and it's like barely doing anything. And
that's crazy.
Yeah. And you definitely don't want to go anywhere with anybody's even like 5 levels too higher than you.
No.
You're solo. One hit, you're dead.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Yep, it does. But definitely... Definitely, it was good. I think it was a good conversation. I think we had a good one. It's definitely been a minute. I know we've been gone all week, been working on this fucking booth. We built this booth from nothing. As you see, we don't have the sheets up no more. It's an actual room with pictures and decorations and a sign, and it's beautiful, isn't it, guys? Like, oh my God, we are moving up in the world. So... yeah. As always, like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. I'm your boy, Toon Boone. This is my motherfucking brother from another mother, Remi Boone. And this has been Seriously Sarcastic. Y'all have a great fucking night. Damn it. Dude, I got a bunch of more...